Hey everyone, welcome to GameGorgon. My name is Indigo.
And I'm a Hanzo main.
Okay, but why though?
And today we're going to be talking about some Hanzo changes, some Sombra changes, and a little recap of our experience at the Overwatch League.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing this too. Let's start with Hanzo. There aren't any changes planned at the moment, but Jeff Goodman wrote in the Battle.net forums about some things they were trying with Hanzo, all of which didn't end up working out, which is why I think he felt comfortable talking about them in the first place. Really kind of just changing the way he works so that people pick him. Like, that's a huge problem with Hanzo, right? It's difficult to use him in a competitive situation because, yeah, he does a lot of damage, but his effective range is kind of small and not really a range that people sit at for very long. It's like, yeah, there are tons of great Overwatch players that could probably play him really well, but they could probably play other characters way better.
Yeah, let's
fit other situations.
Yeah,
better,
let's play Widowmaker because at least, you know, if you've got the aim skill to play Hanzo,
then play Widowmaker or McCree if you're long range or short range, or medium range, play McCree too.
Yeah.
And if you want, you know, if you don't need a hit scan, play Junkrat. You get the splash damage, you get like just insane burst. Why would you?
Yeah, he doesn't offer a tremendous amount to the world.
Yeah. While these changes didn't end up working out, and probably not going to see them in the live client ever, it's still kind of interesting to learn about what Blizzard works on behind the scenes and kind of what their thought process is what I was trying to say. The first thing that he mentioned was getting rid of Scatter Arrow completely and replacing it with a Piercing Arrow, which did two things. One, it traveled substantially faster than Hanzo's arrows generally do, and two, it pierced barriers.
Okay, but why though?
And shields.
Okay, but why though?
And people. Enemies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He specifically said pierced barriers and enemies, which is crazy to me.
I didn't remember that.
Could you imagine like double headshot?
I could imagine being incredibly frustrated. Yeah, I can imagine.
You're hiding behind Reinhardt. Reinhardt's about to put his shield up and just
Yep. So they tried that, but it didn't really make sense because it felt bonkers OP.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shields and a lot of barriers in the game, and piercing them is crazy. And then being able to just mow through a choke point with a single fully charged arrow is probably too much. A little too much balance there.
Yeah. One of the other changes they were talking about doing is making the Scatto Arrow. One of the other changes that they were talking about is instead of just a normal scatter arrow that goes everywhere, it would be a much faster projectile, and it would scatter, but it would only bounce off one, and it would do a little bit more damage.
Yeah, and it would have a much tighter spread, so you wouldn't get like whole hallways filled with arrows, right? So it would bounce once and then disappear when it hits the second surface. Also, it wouldn't spread on the floor, so you couldn't just aim it at enemy's feet.
And I thought that was kind of interesting. Apparently, I don't know if they thought that one was too weak or overpowered. I like the using the reload button. Did you read that one?
Yeah.
That one was really cool.
Why don't you describe it?
What they were thinking about doing is using the R button, or your reload button, because Hanzo doesn't need to reload, and actually reset your cooldowns on your abilities, but it would be like a 1 or 2 second animation that you would be doing. So you would be giving up possible additional attacks for the additional scatter arrow and the sonic arrow.
Right.
But the problem with that is that it made the sonic arrow way too strong.
Yep.
It's almost like having another Widowmaker at that point, like close range Widowmaker. They're still working on some, and they did specifically say that, hey, we're working on Hanzo. We do want to improve him and make him a playable character. And I shouldn't say playable, should make him a competitive playable character.
You should just make him a playable character.
Now, this forum post was actually kind of funny. This came from Jeff Goodman as well, but it was kind of to fix a problem that they accidentally released. So they released the changes to Sombra before they were supposed to. So they went out in the patch notes and they're like, oh, crap, gotta get rid of those. Those aren't ready yet. They'll be up on PTR, but they're not going live. Crap. So we got to see a sneak peek of the changes that's going to be happening to Sombra, which I think is really awesome because right now Sombra is only really playable competitively on like one map.
Some of the juicy leaks were things like her ult no longer charges when she picks up a health pack, and they are considering reducing her bullet spread by 10%, which I think is actually going to end up being bonkers OP.
They're also going to be making her hack faster, so it's going to go from 0.8 seconds to 0.65 seconds.
That's honestly my favorite change, because that felt so slow.
It felt so long, like you're like,
it's like I had to type a Shakespearean novel in order to hack something. The last thing and the most important thing is that her hack is going to disable more abilities. And what Blizzard said is it's basically going to disable anything that requires a button. So any character that can wall climb is going to be disabled. The currently active song that Lucio's playing is going to be disabled.
Genji's double jump.
Yes, that.
Genji's double jump. Hanzo's wall climb.
Pharah's rocket jump, or rocket hover thing, whatever that's called, I don't know. It's a lot of kit that was persistent before that I honestly think really shouldn't have been now that I think back on it. After reading this, like, it kind of makes sense for those things to turn off too.
Well, Hanzo's wall climb?
Maybe not Hanzo's wall climb,
because that's literally him just going...
climbing up a wall. I don't know, maybe he has magic fingers. Nope.
Now, Krug and I went to the Stage 1, Week 5 semifinals at Overwatch League. We had a ton of fun. I talked most about it on our Overwatch League recap with Neo. So why don't you guys go over there, watch that, or listen to that, and let us know what you guys think about the Overwatch League. I definitely had some opinions. Positive and negative.
Spoilers, it's missing some stuff.
Missing some stuff, and 12 hours watching a single game is really, really hard. And
it's not a single game, it's a bunch of games.
It's Overwatch. It's one game.
I thought you meant like one 12-hour match of Overwatch.
No.
Like...
While you guys are hanging out and watching Neo's video, why don't you also head down to our comments section. Let us know what you guys think of the Hanzo and Sombra changes. Also, let us know what you think about the Overwatch League episode that I was on.
Yeah.
It's every week. You guys should watch it, and it's really informative. While you're down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, hit the little bell icon so you can get notifications so that you can know about all of our lovely videos on YouTube. I've been Indigo. You can reach me on Twitter at IndigoQT.
And I'm Krug. You can get me at QueueTimes on Twitter. You can also get both of us at _QueueTimes. We've been GameGorgon. We will see you all tomorrow.
I guess.